Hey everybody, I just thought about this as you hit the Parker the Man webcam for this Thursday, what is it now, 7th? 7th of January 2010. We will open up the first Parker the Man e-bag for the year 2010 for the new decade coming up very soon. So get those emails in, anything that you want to react to, anything you see you hate, you like, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm TV Boy at yournewsdetroit.com, or Rob Parker is available for you, if you like, at Rob at yournewsdetroit.com. So check it out, and we'll open up the Parker the Man e-bag once again, reading actual emails from actual humans such as actually yourselves. Check out my column today. It has to do with an admission I have to make after all these years, these many moons of watching college football and being a college football aficionado. I have always been a proponent for the bowl games. I have held the banner. I've walked around there. There's the banner. It's up there somewhere for bowl games because you don't want to ruin the student athlete. You don't want all this time taken. How you going to make it right? How many teams are going to be left out? I have an admission to make, and it was an epiphany I got while getting food at a place, and I write about that. But I have come with it. You win. I lose. We need a playoff system. Goodbye bowl games. You can keep the bowls in some fashion, do whatever you want with them, the Peach Bowl, the Weed Eater Bowl, whatever you got, the Meineke Car Care Bowl, all the Emerald Bowl, or the Eagle Bank Bowl, whatever you like, but it's just time to make a change here and actually have a tiered playoff system. And this goes back to something I first heard from, this goes back to the 80s, back at the University of Miami when I was covering Miami down in South Florida, working at Channel 4 down the old Channel 4 WTVJ when I was a TV guy down there. It was from the athletic director himself at the University of Miami. So read about that. I won't give it away now on the webcam. This is supposed to be just a preview of coming attractions, a little teaser for you. But I'm making the admission on the webcam and in the piece. You guys have got me. If you want the playoff, you got the playoff. I'm done. And because I've supported the Bulls long enough. I'm watching Miami and Wisconsin. My niece goes to Wisconsin. Oh, God bless her. God love her. And I tell you, I got to say this, I just didn't care. I'm trying to care, I was watching Central Michigan against Troy just last night. Great game. I went to double overtime. The Chippewas, Dan Lefevre, beat Troy. Was it 44-41? And, to your point, what did it prove? These are glorified exhibitions. And it's time for the presidents and the chancellors of these universities to come off their high horse and get with the program here, just like I'm getting with the program. And I made the comment, I'll say it right here on the webcam, if we can lose corded phones and milkmen, yes, young people, there was a time when a guy in a white coat brought milk, cottage cheese, and dairy products to your door, and we trusted the dude for freshness. Think we would do that nowadays? I'd like a guy in a white coat to come with to your door bringing you milk, And I had to go home that night and get milk. So anyhow, check it all out. The Parker Demand page, yournews.com. The column on Coming With It. And on the night of the national championship game, Alabama and Texas. I'm going to pick tonight, though. I'm going to go with Nick Saban and Alabama. Mark Ingram, Nick Saban, and the Crimson Tide to beat the Texas Longhorns for the national title, which is still basically a mythical title until you get a playoff system. No matter what the BCS says. So there you go. It's tonight. And that's why the column you get today. Also, check out my tweets and feeds section, which gives you the Gilbert Arenas story, the suspension by David Stern in the NBA, about time after this incident with the gunplay, and Arenas being just silliness. I flat out called him an idiot, blowing money left and right. So many people struggling, so many people hurting out there, could use every dollar, and this guy's throwing away, what is it, $179,000, $180,000 per game that he suspended. He's making $18 million and is willing to risk that over a gun. Really, Gilbert, okay? A lot of people could use that money, baby. And they've suspended him indefinitely. And I hope indefinite means all season. The Spurs beat the Pistons. Poor John Kuester. I don't know why I say that, because any other guy would be lambasting right now. But for some reason, Kuester doesn't get the lambaste yet. 11 straight losses for the Pistons, and they can break that streak against Allen Iverson and the Sixers on Saturday. But the Spurs look like the old Spurs. The Pistons look like the old Don Chaney Pistons, or Ron Rothstein Pistons, or way back when. So check that out. MSU beats Wisconsin. That was a phew for Tom Izzo because he's lost so many times to Bo Ryan. He's had his number. Bo Ryan has Tom Izzo's number. He's the thorn in the side of Izzo. But MSU did a nice job. Great defense on Wisconsin. Badgers couldn't hit the side of a bowling ball or something. at Breslin last night. So the Spartans and Wisconsin both now 12-3. Andre Dawson, the lone inductee, electee, if you will, to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown this summer. He got in yesterday, getting about 77% of the vote. Got to have 75% to get in. Robbie Alomar and Bert Blyleven just missed it. I'm trying to get Blyleven in. Let's get Blyleven in. Next year might be the year for both of those guys because the class isn't that great. I was a little surprised the Hawk got in finally. I'm not so sure Andre Dawson. When I think of Andre Dawson, I don't necessarily think of Hall of Fame, but he's in, and he's one of only 3 guys with 400 homers and 300 steals, so he does have a hook. So the former Cub, Expo, was he a Red Sox too? Andre Dawson gets into the Hall of Fame. So check that out. The Wings at the halfway point. I won't tell you what I wrote, but if the playoffs started tomorrow, guess who wouldn't be there, baby? So the Wings at the halfway point of the season, and Michigan State and Michigan hockey. One is up, one is down. And it's kind of like a reverse. I would not have expected this at their basically midway point of the season in the college CCHA campaign. So Michigan State, Michigan hockey, check that out with Rick Comley and Red Berenson. It's all there for you, the 2010 Bowl update, Wilson's update, and I am coming with it that we need a playoff system. Gilbert in a suspension. What a knucklehead. Spurs beat the Pistons, MSU beats Wisconsin, Andre Dawson in the Hall, Wings at the halfway point, and Michigan State, Michigan hockey. It's all there for you. Parker Demand page, yournews.com, as we head on to this championship night of January 7th. Still mythical.